Hey everybody, it's Annette. I'm going to try to pack this personal item bag. This was a bag that I got at a thrift store, I think 2 years ago. This has been with me to France. This is a perfect size bag. It fits directly under the airplane seat. No squishing, no, that little shove you have to do with some of the bigger bags that you're trying to just make it fit into a small place. Well, I did a practice run on it, and then I remembered I had forgotten my reading glasses, I had forgotten my Kindle, and I had forgotten baby wipes. So I did face palm to head, dumped it out last night, and then did some downsizing and restructuring. So I want to show you some things. First, it's got this really neat pocket. The things I have to get to immediately will go in this pocket, because once I go through security and then they do whatever they do with stuff, I just want to know I can get to this stuff. So I've got the antibacterial hand wipes, got the Lysol. Yes, I get on the airplane and I wipe that tray down. And yeah, same thing's going to be when we get to the cruise cabin. Again, I'm doing all this ahead of time because I don't like waiting to the last minute, and I'm just like really just crazy with that. But at least with the practice run, I had time to do a redo, and then if this doesn't work, I have time to do another redo. I keep my motion sick gum. This is ginger. I have got the extra backup AA batteries, electrolytes, magnetic clips to go into the cabin, and I've got these Type-C to USB adapters. Most places, airports and airplanes, do not yet have the Type-C adapters, so this works perfectly. You can take any plug that you have, and then this creates a USB port for you. I've got backup 2032 batteries, like we're going to need them because I put new batteries in on our luggage tags, but in the prepper world, 2 is 1, 1 is none. So first thing I'm going to put in here, where I can get it in and out quickly in a perfect world, hopefully, I've got this little planner. It's got these pages, protectors and everything in it. I love this. Take it to France. I got hotel, cruise confirmation, hotel confirmation, because we will be arriving the night before, the airplane confirmation, flight confirmation. So really the last things that I'll need will be, obviously, this is another thing driving me back crazy, is that you can't print off your boarding passes till the night before. Same with the cruise. You can't pick your boarding group till the night before. I've had my regular bag packed for a couple weeks. We're going to go ahead and put that in here. This is the little bag that I told you about. The little anti-theft bag I got at the thrift store. I'm going to put this in the bottom because I'm carrying a passport holder around my neck. So we're just going to make a base, put that at the bottom. Passport holders that we're going to take, and we'll wear these around our necks. I love these things. My husband's got one. I've got one. It's got the little zippers. Keep your passport in here. Keep your passport close to you. Put it under your shirt when you're traveling. It's got these other zippers for credit cards and cash. So it's got little compartments in there. I've already got the carabiner clips that I put on there last year when we went to France, because your European countries, a lot of places that you travel, which I guess it's going to be everywhere before it's over with, but it seems like European countries have a big pickpocket problem. So I have the carabiner clips in here. We'll just put these around our neck when we get to the airport. And then, because I don't know all the stupid rules, I know it's like one personal item and then one carry-on item, which is like rolling the dice and gambling on that one. If they intercept it, I'm not going to be brokenhearted, because what I need is going in the personal bag. CPAP for medical needs, which is behind me. Excuse the bed. It is linen day, and we're just going to roll with it. So I'm going to try to put the things closer to the bottom that they're not going to bug me about. Because you know how it is when you go through security and they're yelling a million commands and none of them are the same. It's like, take your shoes off, don't take your shoes off, take the electronics out, don't take the electronics out. So these are some zippy bags that I got if I needed to put leftovers or snacks in. It was recommended by Lifewell Cruised. Just going to build my bottom base right now. What's staying behind? This was also recommended by some cruisers. Bring snacks. That's taking up valuable space. Nerds and Boston baked beans, candy coated peanuts. They're staying behind. So, makeup bag. I'm going to go ahead and get that in here because nobody cares about the makeup bag. They're looking at the other stuff. Got this little fan that I absolutely love. Flat. Does not take a lot of space. And then it's going to run off of a Type-C cord, which I have got that in one of these bags. So we're going to just kind of stick this in here and line it up. Let's see how I've got it so far. Right now, everything's kind of standing up. I had this bag of mints. I had to downsize it to this. It was taking up a redonkulous amount of room, and I just had to do what I had to do. The magnetic hooks, definitely want to take these. I don't want to leave these behind. So I'm trying to fill gaps without, while leaving space for these two items I'm going to have to pull out, which, let's go ahead and get the Kindle in there. I've got the Kindle charger. I pulled off the cube part, the plug part, because it's got the USB on the end. We've got USB. So that is not a have to have on having that cube plug. This is supposed to be a cruise approved adapter. You've got your regular AC, and then you got the USB. Oh, cool. I just now noticed this. USB ports. It's Type-C on this one, because apparently on cruise ships, they don't have a lot of areas to plug stuff in. Don't want to squash my lights, so I'm going to hang on a minute on that. My Mullen tea, I had 2 bags of tea. I ended up, this one is Throat Bliss and some Mullen. I ended up making just an all Mullen bag because the allergies are going to be probably the most likely risk that I have. So I went ahead and just doubled it up in one snack bag, taped the bag, and that's going to go here. That's going to lay flat. I have got disposable gloves if I decide to go to the buffet, because I'm like that. I'm special like that. I always either wrap, like what about Bob, always wrapping a tissue or a paper towel around the utensils. I also bring gloves when I go to buffets. I see how people look and cough and hack when they're going to buffets, and I'm sorry, call me a germphobe, judge me, it's go for it. I don't care. This is the power bank. When you travel with a power bank on a plane, it can only be a certain amount of wattage. So check your airlines and make sure yours falls within that category. And technically, you're not supposed to use it on the plane. And the new rule is that you have to keep it visible at all times while you're using it. I'm a little confused with that. Do you use it on the plane? Do you not use it on the plane? I'm not planning to use it on the plane. I'm planning to keep that like on my crossbody whenever we go on a port day or whatever. And then I'll have it handy if the phone goes dead, even though I'm going to have it on airplane mode. You know how it is. You're taking pictures. You're doing lots of stuff. These look really funny. They look like plastic scrunchies. These are bowl covers. The lady on Life Will Cruise recommended these. We'll get some of the air out of them. For if you can't eat all your meal, or you want to take a dessert, extra dessert up to your room or something like that, then these will cover your bowl, keep it sanitary as you're going through elevators or, you know, just walking in public. Then, good way to carry baby wipes. I've been doing this for quite some time now. I just get a quart-size zip bag, pull out a nice handful of baby wipes for just cleanliness, hygiene, toiletry, whatever. And I put it in a quart bag. That saves some room too. It's all about saving room because everything keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So these are thank you cards. On the last night there, we'll probably do a thank you card for the steward, a thank you card for the head waiter and the assistant waiter or staff person, server. Because what I'm learning is that there's your main steward or dinner waiter, what do they call them on ships? I'm new to this. Anyway, you guys get what I'm talking about. There's a head and then there's an assistant, because I don't know how many people are per table, but there's multiple people per table. It allows them to give better service. These are the RFID cards. I'm going to hold on to these, carry these in the passport holders when we get our credit cards out and transfer them to our passport holders, because cash, credit card, all that's going to be on our person. So those will go in the passport holder. I cannot remember if the extra bag that I had, I pack a duffel bag, like a personal item duffel bag, to bring back souvenirs and anything that I buy when I'm traveling. That way I can check in my carry-on and then I can carry the souvenirs with me. After having lost a bag in Alaska, not Alaska, Seattle, coming back from Alaska, and then being traumatized by that, I want to make sure I have everything where I can see it. Coin purse for change. I'll try to fill some gaps here. All right. The infamous liquids bag. I did a video unpacking this little baby. And already this is getting squirrely. It's like there's too many rules, y'all. Okay, medicine. I had to take more than normal. This has contact lenses in it, cough drops. I do have a main prescription with a label on it. The other ones are in the medicine thing. If they want to intercept my Tums, my, oh gosh, tummy ache stuff, nausea stuff, coming down with the cold stuff, and cough drops because they're not in here how they want them, I get a sleeve from each one and put them in a small snack bag, then put the snack bags in here. But for going through security, if they have to look at it, I can just pull it out. So those two will be where I can get to then. All right, camera's iffy. I don't know yet about the camera with the phone. This one is great for zooming in and close-ups. So it may come back out. I got a backup SD card and the backup batteries are for the little camera. Then I got some of these cabin lights. They go to the magnetic wall and you just turn them on. You can do motion sensor or keep them on at all time. I wear a sleep mask, so I'll probably keep it on at night because it's supposed to be interior cabin, very dark. I don't want to bust my bums. So we're going to take it out of this pack and we're going to just kind of put it by itself. And I may only get two in there. Okay. readers. I'm gonna go in the side here. This is the cable for the power bank. I also have to bring my phone cord, so my phone cord will fit in here one way or another. Electrolytes, I gotta have those. All right, beach towel clips. Turning the liquid bag sideways will not do that. So I see a hole, y'all, towards the bottom here, and they don't need to come out. Towel clips are going down in there. The liquids bag going here. I'm pushing the envelope. Carabiner clips. I think we got enough of those. They're all over everything. All right. Yeah, because already on the passport holders and everything else. So save some room, taking 2 out of the 3 lights. This is my vlogging stuff. It will go in here as well somewhere. Ball cap, because walking, I will have a sun hat, but also like a ball cap. Just keeps the sun out of my eyes, even with sunglasses. So I'm going to kind of do a little shovey shove. And honestly, if the phone cord doesn't fit in here, because the phone cord is a type C, so it's going to work on multiple things. I am not bringing a cord for everything when I got to pack everything in one bag. So this part is easy peasy closed. This part, we're just going to pray and pull, but we're not going to tear up the bag. I want this hat to go in here, y'all. All right. Shove you in. It's like when you're trying to put on a dress and you're having to do that to where they can get that last piece of the zipper up. All right, I will probably need to take one thing out of the liquids bag. So what can I live without? Must have you, must have you, must have you. I can fit this in a little hole. So nobody's going to care about it. Now what I'm going to do with my boarding passes, those will be at the top of the bag, because once I get them in that binder, it's over. Gravity. All right, 1, 2. And I'll repack it when I get out of security, because by then nobody's going to give a crap. It's just getting in and out of there. I swear I'm hot flashing doing this. Struggles with a net is the new name of my channel. All right. Don't really want to leave my camera behind. But you know what? Out on the ocean, it's going to get fogged up. At ports, it's going to be heavy to carry. Phones take great pictures. All right. Let's make sure I have everything cleared up on my phone. Electrolytes can go back in here. Hope y'all aren't taking notes because you may look like a spirograph when you're done. All right, this is the vlog kit. There is room for that at the top. I've got some gaps in here. All right, let's do the final thing. Be a lot easier to put this liquids bag on the bottom, and then I could put all the little things on top, but going through security, that's just not going to work. It is done. It is packed. So you saw what I got in there. Hope you had a few laughs while I was trying to get that done. Camera's staying behind. I'm going to use my phone. And the phone, there will be a spot for that. It's going to go in my passport holder. Some of the teas got left behind. I reduced this bag of candy. Left the junk food here. We got carabiner clips on everything. Took 2 out of the 3 lights that I had and separated them because in one bag they were just too fat. So I have packed my personal item bag. I can easily get, and I'll rearrange it with the gum on top because the gum will be the thing I reach for once I get on the airplane. I'm just going to scoot that to the top right now. This will be the main thing because I am prone to being motion sick. I do have the patches, but just that ascent and descent, and then if there's any turbulence, I like having that where I can get to it. I packed this bag one year, I think it was last year for the flight to France. I didn't have the things that I needed at my fingertips, and it was a struggle. And so now I will have the other things I'll add to the Bluetooth that are not in here, to the bag that are not in here, will be the Bluetooth set. Also on a Type-C, 1 cord for that. So the cord, the phone will be on my person, and the vlog kit. I do not know yet about the tripod. That will depend when I get my CPAP bag, because we're all allowed to bring our medical equipment on the plane. And if it fits in there, I'll just slip it in there. If not, then I've got a little phone stand that it can hold on to, that it can be propped up with. So, wow, I'm glad to get that done. And it's a small cabin. I think 2 out of 3 lights will keep us from tripping over ourselves in the room. And already having the carabiner clips on the luggage, I'll put one on here. I'll leave this out and put one on here because there's not one on the top here. I will not put it on for the airport. I'll put it on whenever we get, travel or get movement or whatever, because I do not want to be in that dang security line and then they're, put it in a bin, take your coat off, take electronics out. They're just, and baseline anxiety is one thing, but then they get like yelling at the elevated voices and their nervous energy. I'm like, so we're going to try to avoid all that. Anyhow, got space for the little things I need to pop in here at the last minute. And it can be done, people. It's not easy. It is not easy. And I'm wondering like when they're going to shrink the size of that. But I hope you had some fun with this video. I think it actually was helpful for me to do it with you instead of just stressing on my own. So share the stress. Love y'all. Have a great day. I'm going to cut this camera off.